Welcome to the Tales from the Crypt podcast. We are an actual play podcast featuring a revolving cast of players making our way through micro RPGs, highly narrative tabletop games, and the more popular and less known RPG systems from a wide variety of genres. Content may not be suitable for children, and content warnings can be found in the description. I'm Riley Groves, and I'll be your host, your guide, your GM on this episode of Tales from the Crypt. Welcome to Tales from the Crypt. Today we are going to be playing We Deal in Lead. And at the table I have John.
Well, howdy.
Mikey.
Hi.
And Rebecca.
Hail and well met.
Hail and well met.
All and well met.
I'm super excited. So before we get into it, let's get to know each other a little bit better. We'll answer a question from our pod deck interview deck. Today's question is, which words or phrases do you most overuse?
All right. Well, I guess I'll go first. I'm trying to think of something like currently that I use a lot, and working where I do, like I feel like I always say absolutely to people all the time. Like I'm like, oh, absolutely, I can do that for you. Absolutely, like it's just my word, and I kind of resent it.
It's your retail voice.
It is.
Yep.
It is. Like, if anybody knew, like, the face I make when they walk away. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just kidding. I can't see that. No, I love everybody. But, yeah, no, it's just, you get in a rhythm and you get in, like, a, hi, how you doing? How are you? Welcome. Yeah. Hi. Hey, welcome, you know? Yeah. But I do also really love the word asinine. And I feel like I also say asinine a lot.
That was the best part back in high school, was, like, you would say asinine so much where if anyone else would say asinine, we would always say John's Poto.
Like after it?
Yeah, John's. It'd be like that's asinine. John's Poto.
Yeah, it is. It's a great word. Asinine is a wonderful word. It's a reason, it gives you an excuse to curse in front of people and they don't even know it. Yeah, so it's either absolutely or asinine, and I also love alliteration. So the fact that I have a absolutely asinine alliteration is just
brilliant.
Perfect.
Love it.
You said it wrong.
Right on.
You said it wrong though. Say it again.
Absolutely asinine alliteration. Oh, absolutely asinine John Spoto alliteration.
Awesome. All right, Mikey.
Mine is, it annoys me because it's just second nature and I can't not do it anymore. It's like when somebody's talking to me and they're saying something, and after they're done talking, I just say heard. Mm-hmm. Or when I'm behind somebody, I say behind, and like most people would say excuse me or I'm sorry, pardon me or something. And I'm like behind.
From your years in restaurant touring, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like heard, it's just like, what did you say? I was like, heard. I got you. Yeah.
And people give you like the weirdest look in public when you do it. They're like, excuse me.
Yeah, no.
That's, you say behind you to someone in the supermarket, and they're just like, what did you just say to me?
Yeah.
Where are you?
I was doing
Why
work.
are you behind me?
I was working
Don't worry
doing
about
IT in a pharmacy, and there was like in a busy pharmacy, people were passing like pharmaceuticals around and everything. I'm working on like running wires and stuff, and it's a busy floor, so I'm carrying ladders and I'm moving very delicately because there's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm just constantly yelling like, behind, excuse me, behind, excuse me, and they're just like, they got it. I mean, they're just like, I was just making myself like, an obstacle moving through their midst, and
well, you got there, and they probably like looked at you like, "How did he do that?"
yeah,
he communicated.
No, the only reason they looked at him weird is because he was actually whispering it behind.
I probably was.
And gently sniffing as he passed by. Like behind.
I probably was. But those are the two. That's my double whammy: is heard and behind. And I mean, yes, chef, but like that's just to be an asshole. Like nobody says that.
Yeah.
All right. Right on. Rebecca?
Mine's probably that's insane. Everything's insane or wild, and I don't love it, but I got no other words, so whatever. But I've been trying to bring back whack, because I think that's a fun one. So I say that one a lot now, too.
Whack.
It's whack.
It is whack.
Whack.
Shit's whack.
Shit is whack. Yeah, mine's probably right on. I say right on a lot.
Definitely.
I say
Right on.
Yeah, I say right on. I edit right on out a lot of times out of this podcast because
You edit this podcast?
Yeah,
That's whack, bro.
it's whack.
Fucking whack.
I know. You would not listen to it if it wasn't.
I mean, it'd be funny. It'd be
would
awesome.
You should edit them all together.
Yeah.
I will edit everyone over top of one another. So
Yes.
they'll all play congruently. You can catch up on all 22 episodes at the same time.
Put it under like the noise band section of like the streaming services. Like,
It'll probably end up being the most popular episode. Mm-hmm. Depressing. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say right on's probably one of them. I say right on a lot.
You say hey Ed a lot.
That's
Hey, Ed.
my boss. Hey Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Yeah, I don't know. I get stuck on things a lot. One time during the podcast a few weeks ago, it was
Oh, was it the adjective?
maniacally.
Oh, yeah.
I said maniacally. Everything was
1,000
maniacal.
times.
You walked up the stairs maniacally. There was a dinosaur. It looked at you maniacally. And the ghosts, yeah, they were maniacal as fuck.
well, I feel like in like TTRPGs, there's like always those words that are used all the time. Like I feel like when I listen to podcasts, whoever does them or anything, the word that always comes up for me is gossamer. Like it seems to be like every GM's favorite like descriptive word is like gossamer. Gossamer wings, gossamer mist, like gossamer everything, and it's just you know it's just one of those things.
You know what I think the biggest words in D&D, well, all TTRPGs are making your way, and then someone shouts downtown every session. Every session.
That's definitely a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you do have to hit the touchstones every time. There's certain phrases you have to use. Otherwise, you're not actually playing a tabletop game.
I mean, we should start like changing it up. Like if someone says "making my way," we should be like "back to you, babe."
That'll catch on.
All right, fuck this bullshit. Let's get to dealing some lead.
Steal some lead.
We deal in lead.
We do. And before we jump right into it, we're going to go through some characters real quick. Why don't you guys tell me who you're playing? John, why don't you tell us first?
Sure, absolutely. So I will be playing Betty Bob Cocker, and Betty Bob is a no-nonsense young gunslinging gal, 26 years old. She brandishes a repeater rifle. It's a beautiful silver-colored, just gun silver rifle with walnut wood, handle and buttstock, and she's got a leather wrap around it that's black with red accents and silver accents. She also brandishes a bullwhip. She's dressed in some reinforced leather jacket with a leather vest underneath. Very buxom, very attractive. Definitely makes a stand for herself and is out there to kind of better her family name and to become legend,
Awesome. Mikey, who are you playing today?
I'm Cal McCreigh, short for Calvin. I'm a hunter. I have a brawny build. I have a pale, pockmarked face. I've got searching eyes and wavy hair. Speak eloquently, but you'll mostly see me hunting. Like I'm at home in the woods. I just have a big my duster.
What kind of gun do you carry?
My gun is it's a long gun. It's a rosewood stock. It's got a pretty tarnished silver barrel. It's got a long brass telescope on the top of it. It's engraved with a sword. It's got words in it that I can't understand. But it shoots farther and truer than anything I've ever used before in my entire life. And it's out of respect for the animal.
All right. Even though in this world, half of them, if not most of them, are horribly mutated.
It still tastes good, though.
Rebecca, who are you going to be playing tonight?
I'm playing Jessie Jane. She grew up on a ranch until the age of 9, when her parents and siblings were murdered by a gang. Jessie vowed to avenge her family and will use her father's trusty shotgun to carry out her vengeance. Her shotgun is silver, and her father had it engraved with a rose, because that's her mother's name. Bill Haight found her after her family was murdered, still hiding in the house. But now she is 19 years old, and she has big bushy red hair and a bandana that's blue. And she wears a super cool poncho and carries a machete. She's a badass.
Awesome. She sounds like it.
She's been known to do some bounty hunting. And they never make it to the hangman.
Oh, shit. All right. Straight up murderer.
They're bounties. Dead or alive.
Yeah.
She only takes dead or alive, obviously.
Obviously.
I can bring you in warm, or I can
Bring you in cold. All right. So, a little bit about this game. It's called We Deal in Lead. It is by Odin's Beard RPG. You can find more about them at lead.byodinsbeardrpg.com. This is an awesome one. This guy's made a couple different RPGs that are super cool. I just picked it up off his website. So if you're interested, go to the website I mentioned. A couple things real quick. We are going to be deviating from the source material just a little bit. So if you do pick up the book or already know it and there are any discrepancies, do know that for the most part, those were a choice by me and not just my shortcomings as a GM.
Gotcha.
Or, because I can't read.
Right on.
Right on.
Partly because we can't read, but...
I mean, it's partly because I can't read, but not the majority of the reasons why.
I think you read good, Riley.
I read real good.
I'm Cal McCreigh.
Man, you sound an awful lot like Michael Sears.
Like a southern or western Michael Sears.
I'm Cal McCreigh.
Lean into the deep one more.
And I just had an accident in my pants.
My name is Cal McCreigh, and I have diabetes.
Dude, if you talk like that, it's gonna make people too turned on.
Yeah, it'll
I'm
cause
sorry.
some issues.
That is a sexy voice.
I was excited for my wife to hear this podcast. Now I'm I'm
Nervous,
dreading it. Yeah.
Hide your wives.
Yeah.
Hide your husbands. Hide your kids.
Anybody
Everybody.
Don't- who can hear.
Yes.
The only people who can listen to this podcast are the deaf.
Yes. So turn the audio off and read the transcript, which is available for every Tales from the Crypt episode that we've made so far. We also have a YouTube channel where all of our...
Only Mike and Riley have ever listened.
Yeah. It's very new, so don't judge by how few views we have. People do listen, but we've never actually talked about the YouTube channel before. But all of our episodes are up on there, too, in case you want to put it on the old TV and, walk around and listen to it.
Right on.
Do my ironing while I'm doing it.
I like
Yeah.
watching the sound bars go up and down.
Yep, it's got the sound bars thing and a thumbnail. We don't record this because most of us are hideous.
Oh, stop.
I'm just kidding.
Not really.
We're all beautiful people.
It's 50-50.
I mean,
Beauty is on the inside.
Beauty is
people
beauty.
are just like,
It's
you're
gotta
hard
be.
to look at. I'm like, I know, and I'm sorry for you.
Right? And he's like, behind. That's why I stand behind them all.
Heard.
Heard. Okay. The lands of the drifted world are treacherous and unpredictable, veering from bleached desert to frozen mountains. Forces once immutable shift as space and time's borders thin, and opposing realms bleed into our own. Sometimes the old ways bubble up, trailed by chaos and madness. Broken and corrupt remnants of technology lay abandoned across the drifted world, while other vast machinery stirs underground, driving reality's gears. Most magical knowledge is lost, but when it is used, it's wild and unpredictable, and worse, it draws unwanted attention. Gunslingers, once a symbol of order and feudal authority, are now few in number, but their guns remain a powerful sigil and a reminder of their oath. I do not kill with my gun. They who kill with their gun have forgotten the face of their elder. I kill with my heart. Our story now begins with a group of gunslingers belonging to the Order of the Mount, led by bad Bill Haight, overlooking a ramshackle village on the edge of a fetid swamp. Well, gang, we finally found him. We tracked down that traitorous bastard. Y'all ready to end this once and for all?
I'm ready, Big Bill.
I'll follow you anywhere, Bill. It's Betty Bob. She's 26 years old. She started smoking when she was 10.
Yeah, Betty.
Beauty's on the inside. I'm gorgeous.
Sure is.
I know how to use it.
That's what they say.
You have tracked Severn down after weeks of tracking him and his ragtag posse, after they betrayed you and your order on a job in which Severn shot and killed the 5th member of your order, Katie Lancaster, before fleeing. In front of you lays a hastily constructed, mostly decaying and largely abandoned ramshackle village, half submerged in the swamp in front of you. Occasionally, gouts of fire spew from a rust-riven oil derrick, filling the air with acrid smoke. The oil derrick screams and grinds as it continues its operations. There's several buildings rotten and crumbling, but within you see some visible movement. Across the square from the oil derrick, there's a crumbling saloon, and a stilt shack that looks better constructed than the other buildings here, standing at the center of the village. Well, where should we head first?
Well, it looked like there was some movement down in that building over there, Bill. Maybe we should go check that out.
Yeah, it looks like an old saloon. Everybody keep your eyes up. Stay sharp. We don't want this bastard to get the best of us.
Follow your lead, Bill.
Alright, be ready.
You heard him, gang. Be ready.
I'm always ready.
I got my ass peeled.
I know you are, girl. We always ready.
As you approach the saloon, one door swings by a single hinge, while the other lays on the ground in front of the porch. And you can see some movement coming from inside.
I think we should be sneaky about this.
Yeah, I'll go around the back. You want to come, Cal?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Betty Bob, you're with me.
Sounds good.
Your boots creak as you cross the deck and into the saloon. As you look around, it's filled with patchwork walls and a ceiling that's mostly crumbled in. There's a few tables spread across the floor, which is covered in grime. It's got a rancid and earthy smell, and it also reeks of mold and stale beer. At the bar stands a rusted robot, just wiping it down with an old towel. Betty Bob, why don't you go talk to that there construct? You know I don't really like conversing with them too much.
I got you, Bill. You know I got a gift for the gab.
You sure do.
Voice that could slay angels, you told me one time.
And I meant every word, Betty Bob.
More like slaughter.
You always using them fancy words, Cal.
Ain't no one understands you.
Cal, you're supposed to be around the back. The fuck you doing up here?
Away I go.
Damn it, boy.
Betty approaches the construct.
Howdy, what can I get ya?
Seems a little derelict around here. I don't know what that means, Cal said at one time. Why are you even here? Open. There's no one here.
The robot stares at you intently as a robot could, listening to your entire question, before turning and looking back down at the bar and beginning to wipe again, and then stopping. Howdy, what can I get you?
Looks like we're only getting drinks, Bill. This one's busted.
Well, anything good behind that bar?
Anything good behind the bar?
Howdy, what can I get you?
Usual, Bill.
Might as well. Never know when it might be your last. Pour me whatever they got.
Take 2. 3. 4, 5. Bill, how many?
Might as well make it 4.
We had 4.
Howdy, what can I get you?
4.
Howdy, what can I get you?
4, whiskey?
Howdy, what can I get you?
Yeah, Bill, we're not getting anything.
Yeah, Betty, I would stop talking to him. It doesn't sound like that's going to be a fruitful conversation there.
Betty sits at the bar and looks around, and what's the place look like?
Overall, it's pretty gross. There is a gray fungus growing on most surfaces. There's also some moss that's seeping in through the ceiling, and it isn't like a healthy looking moss. You can tell that it's still growing, that it's not like dead, but it's mostly brown and has a kind of rancid smell to it.
So the only movement we saw was the construct or the robot inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no other living things in here.
Gotcha.
Besides the 4 of you. No, besides the 2 of you and Grull, the bumbler that belongs to Bill Haight and is a longtime companion of all of you. There is one other room that is behind the bar, but we'll jump out to Jesse and Cal.
Cal, you ready? You gotta sneak in quiet. Quiet like a hunter.
What's my specialty, darling?
You wanna go first?
Allow me, and I go on in.
Like, so you go in through the back door?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a bunch of broken barrels, torn sacks, filled with rotting grain. The roof right above the room that you enter in is mostly gone. The exterior door is even missing. There's weeds and funguses growing wildly throughout this room. You get the smell of must and an oily smoke, and there's a few shelves that have mostly been picked clean.
What's that oily, smoky smell?
I don't know, but keep your head low.
Careful with any fire.
Keep moving through it, trying to see what we can see and find what we can find.
Yeah, we're sneaking through. Trying to get to the front of the bar.
Sneaking through, you guys taking your time, would notice some drag marks leading back out the way you came. And there's a couple shelves that are dusty and empty as you go by.
Well, this drag mark looks pretty recent.
Yeah, there's a lot of dust on everything, and these are pretty, evident. We should take a look. Let's take a look.
What are you taking a look at specifically?
Where the marks on the floor lead to?
It looks like a couple barrels have been dragged from this room and back out into the swamp through the door that you guys came through.
Can I look in the barrels?
Absolutely. It's mostly like rotten food and nothing of value left in these barrels here.
Seems like maybe someone's cleaning this place out. Trying to reestablish it as a bar? That don't sound right. We should I don't think anyone's here. We'll just go forward.
Let's carry on. This is not where we need to be right now.
We go out towards the bar, the regular bar area.
And out in the bar, you find Bill and Betty Bob.
Ain't nothing back there, Bill.
No signs of life.
There's some drag marks. Somebody's been dragging some barrels out, but...
Maybe to that shack we've seen on the other side.
Baby, I thought they went out into the swamp.
Well, it is on stilts.
Give it a look. Can I just check behind the bar? What's behind there?
As you go behind the bar, there is a few more shelves. They are dusty and bare looking. It seems like something might be carved crudely into them, but it's mostly obscured by dust. There is a half-broken bottle of some sort of liquor sitting behind the bar, and other than that, it's mostly picked over. And
When you say half, like enough for one person or enough for how many people could it satiate?
Satiate, probably not many.
I'll drink the whole thing.
All right.
Betty, you're not supposed to drink when we're on a job.
Darling, that is disgusting.
My hands are shaking.
You got a problem we gotta talk about.
It's fine. I started when I was 10.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That is part of it.
It's fine. Mom did fine. I'll be fine. Roll up a cigarette real quick. Hold on.
The robot turns with you behind him, and as he does, he wipes a different part of the counter that he hasn't touched in ages, who knows how long, and sends mushroom spores going up into the air, and he looks at you and says, "Howdy, what can I get you?" And then begins to wipe air.
We should get out of here.
That was weird. He didn't do that at all. I had talked to him like 3 times.
Yeah. Well, let's
Possibly even 4.
Let's be on our way then.
Okay, yes.
You want to deconstruct him? You want to tear him apart?
No, I don't like them things. Let's just keep on moving.
Well, all right.
I go outside.
Okay.
Yes, me too.
I'd like to step outside first and take point.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow your lead, Cal. And Bill turns to leave the saloon as well.
Well, I don't need to be in here, Betty. You ready to go?
Yeah, you first.
Okay. And we head outside.
Well, one last look behind the bar, see if there's anything else to drink.
How hard are you looking?
I'm looking pretty hard. I'm looking for something to drink, but also I noticed there was writing there, and I also noticed that the robot was acting weird. So Betty's kind of like,
In investigating the shelves a little bit harder, you blow off some dust, and you see 3 words that are carved into the top of this shelf, and they are glove, corrode, crawlers.
Anything happen when I touch it?
Not when you touch the words. You find something back there?
I don't know, just something that says glove, corrode, and crawler.
And the robot perks up. Good day. Welcome to Swampwater.
Guys, maybe come back in here.
Swing with my rifle pointed right at the robot. What?
Welcome to Swampwater. There's no need for violence, friend.
Cal, I put it down real quick, buddy. This seems fine.
So it does.
Jesse, what do you make of this? Should we try something to talk to it, or I don't know.
I could shoot it.
Well, let's not go too hasty. It doesn't seem threatening or nothing. It's just trying to talk.
There's no need for violence.
Okay. Well, I like shooting. You look like a good target.
Jesse, maybe just hold off
Okay.
a bit. Wait until
All right.
it needs shooting, all right?
Bill, what do you think? It's weird. I said those words and it says different things.
Probably reset itself, or you knew a code word or something. I don't know. Just ask it your questions and be on with it.
What is this place?
This is Swampwater.
Okay. When was the last time someone was here?
There are people here now.
Besides us, when was the last time people were here?
There are people here now. Other people.
Bill, I need to leave.
Where are there more people?
In the rest of Swampwater,
Which way is the rest of Swampwater?
it is all around you.
Well, how many people are in Swampwater currently?
There are 3 other people in Swampwater.
What are their names?
I don't believe they've told me.
What they look like?
2 men and 1 woman. One is injured.
Sounds like who we're looking for, Bill.
Which direction are the other people from here?
I don't know.
They've been
I
in here
stay
a
here.
lot. They've been in here a lot.
No.
Okay.
There's not much to do here. Not many people come through.
Didn't you guys say something about some barrels?
Yeah, we should check that shed out back.
We did see evidence of movement in the back, but we figured it was just something stupid. But now it makes a bit more sense to check to re-examine.
Do you know what they were moving out of here?
They moved things out of here?
There's been someone moving something in the back, allegedly.
You got old nasty ass food.
Are there other employees that currently work here other than yourself?
No. No one's been here for a long time.
Well,
Besides the 3 that showed up days ago.
How many days?
indeed.
4 days.
What is the meaning of life?
Why would you ask him such a thing?
Now we ain't never getting out of here.
I just want to know. He seems to
is-
have all the answers.
He-
I'm just curious about
just
that.
that's almost hurtful. that you
He
ask
slowly
him such a
turns
thing.
back to the bar and begins wiping again.
The fucking bald spot that he's just worn, like
Yeah. It is the most polished piece of wood you've ever seen.
as he contemplates that, now he just moves just slightly faster until it finally starts a fire and engulfs him. He's like, this. This is the meaning of life.
Well, it sounds like those other people are here, and if you didn't see many buildings, that doesn't mean it means there's not a lot of places to look. So we know they're not here. So
And she's injured, so they can't go far.
right, I say we press on.
I say we check out that shed out back.
Split the party. First episode. Let's do it.
No, let's just take one quick further look out in the shed where we saw evidence of something with a more fine-tooth comb.
We'll follow your lead.
We'll take one more look.
You guys exit through the back door. Bill and Grull take up the rear.
Maybe Grull will be able to find a scent.
His name's Gruel.
Grull.
Grull. You remember Grull? Look at Grull. Come on, buddy. Come on, Grull. Maybe you smell something that we can't figure out. Come on, buddy.
You guys go out. You inspect the barrels a bit more, and you don't discover anything more interesting than the first time that you're out here. But as you leave out the back door, you do see the shack that Bill had referred to, sitting about 8 feet out of the surface of the water. Below it is a herd of mutated cows. The water's about waist high, and it's tainted with oil, so it's definitely got an oil slick across the top. And the cows are just mostly in a circle, just drinking some water out from underneath the shack, as it's a little bit cleaner there. But they are horribly mutated and pretty grotesque.
Are there windows in the shack?
Boarded up windows, so you can't see. There's definitely not glass windows.
I'm sorry, what time of day is it again? Is it evening or?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Okay, so it wouldn't be like any candlelight or anything we can see.
No.
Okay.
Is there like a stilted porch around the whole building, or is it just like?
Was it deck?
There's just like a front
Okay,
deck.
it's not like all around.
Nope.
Oh, a stoop.
Yes, the stoop is 8 feet up with the rest of the place. There's just a ladder to the deck there to enter the front door.
So only one way up we can see, just the ladder.
Yep.
Okay.
Not the former, just the latter.
Just the ladder. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'll head up first. No one else wants to.
After you, darling. I'm right behind you.
I'll climb that ladder.
As you get close to the ladder, suddenly a lobstros busts out. This is like a cross between a lobster and a crab. It is also a hideously mutated creature, and it's got a very large pincer on one hand, and it stabs one of the cows at the bottom of this ladder underneath the shack and drags it back into the water.
God damn it, we got lobstroses.
Son of a
Fuck.
bitch.
They're very tasty, though. I mean,
Well, yeah, they'll
drawn
feed you a
butter
long
and
time.
some garlic. You know, Cal.
I do.
Well, Cal, if you want to hunt that, and Betty, you can cook it up later.
Well, I mean, just, I'm saying it's not all negative.
I mean, we could all put a little bit of our own rations together, and we could have a bit of a fricassee. It'd be quite lovely.
But in all honesty, I'm more concerned about our welfare. I think it's probably distracted with all the cows. We can probably just try and sneak up in.
I agree. I'm going to keep climbing.
Seems kind of fed. Let's just be quiet.
And you guys quietly go up the ladder, not causing too much of a stir.
We're gonna find Severin and make him pay. Severin's pay.
It is unforgivable what he did to Katie Lancaster. She was probably the best of us.
As you climb up the rickety ladder, you pass a number of bloodstains, not just on the stilts, but on the ladder and on the deck as well. The windows are all boarded up, and you can see that the door is clearly barricaded. And these barricades are new additions to the shack. They have been recently put on.
And you said there's no windows?
The windows are boarded up.
I mean, they're trapped in there.
Yeah, you want to just kick the door down?
I mean, we don't even need to kick the door down. I think we can just be like, come on out. I mean, we got them. There's only 3 of them. There are 4 of us. And one of them hurt.
I'm good with the numbers.
Should we identify ourselves as saviors? And we are here to help.
I'd say we're lobstroses.
How does a lobstrous identify itself? Other than clicking and
I don't know,
pinching
however it
and
wants to. It's
smashing and
2023, it identifies
destroying
wherever.
mutated the fucking cattle that we have just watched be eviscerated.
Well, we only watched it get dragged away.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't know for sure.
the imagination
I guess.
does tend to wander.
Well, not mine.
Yeah, Betty knocks on the door.
Don't knock on that door, Betty. God damn it.
Oh,
Enough of
I'm sorry,
bitch.
Bill.
What is wrong with you? We gonna get vengeance on these boys.
Do we just burn it down?
Don't
Oh,
burn it
that's a
down. I'm
good
gonna
idea.
go in there and I'm gonna shoot Severin myself. You kidding me?
Okay.
God damn
No.
it. Get with the picture.
But I'm
Sorry,
itching
Bill.
for a shootout. Can I go first?
Well, we know he's traveling with more than just him. He ain't constructed this shit bleeding.
If I don't shoot him, can I shoot someone? Can I go first?
I mean, yeah, I don't care.
Are
Be
there
careful.
chances that there's any innocent people in there?
Look around this place. You think there's any innocents living here?
Just start shooting
I would
it.
reckon that
Shoot
I would
that,
reckon
shoot the
that
shit.
anybody that's part of this is probably in on the take. That being said, I think I'm going to find myself a way to a high spot where I can get better visibility.
What the hell, you gonna leave here and go climb a fucking tree in the swamp, Cal?
Ain't nothing taller than this shack right now. Plus, there's no skylights.
Ain't
We
you
ain't
got your
invented
whip?
those yet.
And you got your whip.
We're the whip gang, buddy. Remember, that's why we all have one.
Where there's a whip, there's a way.
We never agreed on the name, the Whip Gang.
After further reconsideration, is probably a really bad idea.
I don't think we agreed on the name of it.
We're just Whip It.
Somebody peer in that goddamn window and tell me what they see.
I'll look.
All right. Jesse, you are able to look through a few slats in the window, and you see two road-worn figures sitting on a wall, not facing the door, chucking some dice. The room itself is pretty small, and there's only one other door that you can see on the opposite side of the room from the entrance.
Well, there's another door, so they might have an exit. But they're just sitting there playing some dice. Can't see the faces. Can I see their faces?
Yeah, sure.
Is it separate?
It is not. You would know these two as Susanna and Oswald.
It's Susanna and Oswald. Are they with him, I'm assuming?
Yes.
It's that bitch Susanna and that bastard Oswald.
No sign of Severin.
No Severin. We could interrogate him.
Fucking hell.
Find out where he is.
Bust in the front door and the back door at the same time.
The robot said that there was one other person that was injured. Maybe Severin's injured.
Don't matter if he's injured or not. I'm gonna kill that boy.
I think we interrogate these two.
We should think about this smart. If we're gonna go in, we should go in from different angles and go in.
There's only one door, damn it.
Well, there's a door on the other side.
There ain't no deck on the other side. What are we gonna do? Climb over the house?
Well, I don't know, Bill. I'm just saying there's a way they could get out.
Anyways, I know you can take Susanna and Oswald, Jesse. It's just going through the goddamn front door.
We could do two in the front and one in the back.
Betty, your math skills never cease to amaze me, I gotta say.
Do you want to be just sitting right there on just where the back door would just drop off, like the rim around the back door?
I mean, I just thought someone should be back there doing something. It's a neglected area, obviously.
Leave Grom to cover the back and pick up the pieces that fall out.
You mean Grohl?
Grohl. Leave Grohl out back.
And Grohl climb on the roof.
Give Grohl the old heave-ho.
Heave-ho.
And he tosses him up onto the roof.
Watch that back door, Grohl.
Anything that comes falling out of there, you just take them down.
Jesse, you gonna go first?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Betty, what order you want to be in?
I'll go behind my girl, Jessie.
All right. Cal, you gonna take up the rear?
Yeah.
It's only most logical. If you're gonna go in with that rifle, you know I can't let you go in first.
Yep. I'll just come in right behind everybody.
Waiting on you, Jesse.
I'm going. I'm going. What do you want me
She's
to do?
first.
Shoot down the door or whatever? I don't know.
Kick it in.
Kick in the door. I said that earlier. You told me not to.
Yeah, it was a long time. It was
Well,
like
I'm
20
ready.
minutes.
I'm kicking the door in.
All right. You enter the door, and as you do, you catch Susanna and Oswald off guard. She lets out a little screech while he lets out a hideous bird-like cry. He is a bestial. He is not a human.
I'm going to shoot him in the head. I always hated his weird bird face.
We need to keep one alive.
Well, it ain't going to be him. She's more likely to flip.
I swing a whip and grab him by his bird beak.
Okay. Jesse's going to shoot first. So, you're going to roll on the shoot table first. So, you're going to roll me 2d6. In this game, you almost always want to roll as low as possible.
Okay. 5.
The 5 is a hit.
Hot damn.
You only have 2 shots at any given time. Okay, so you want to set your lead markers to whatever. After 2 shots, you'll have to decrease your lead by 1. So probably really good that you got so much.
Okay.
So your scattergun's got a short range. You're going to roll a d8 for damage.
3. Do I always want to roll low?
No, this would be a case
Oh.
where rolling higher would be better.
Cool. Next time.
Okay, which one are you shooting?
Oswald.
Okay, you blast Oswald good with your scattergun, remove 1 lead, and you take 3 points off his grip. So you've got 1 shot left. Betty Bob, I believe you're second in the room.
Yeah, how far away are they?
They are close.
So I would not be used to use my medium repeating rifle would be probably not a good idea. So seeing that Jesse's got Oswald under control, I'm going to go for a bullwhip around Susanna and give her a good old whoosh.
That does have a short reach, so that's awesome. And you're going to do d4 damage.
Yes, I am. 2. And do I have to do anything to actually hit that, or that just happens?
No, from my understanding of mundane weapons, that just
happens. Gotcha.
So.
Cool. And then I guess I'm going to move probably around to the side of her so like I can make room so Cal can shoot behind me. So I'm going to move around.
Okay.
Like inside the room a little more.
Bill Haight enters the room third, pulling his 6-shooter, aiming square at Oswald. He plugs him right through his leather armor, dealing 5 points of damage, reducing his grit to 0 and his strength 10.
And when your strength goes, that's when you die, right?
Yes. If your strength goes, that's when you die. And then there's heart rolls as well. And Cal, you are last one in this room.
I was going to bullwhip Oswald right in his big bird beak.
Give me a d4 roll.
2.
And you're able to reduce his strength to 8. Awesome job cracking the whips. However, now it's Oswald and Susanna's turn. Susanna strikes first, wielding her cudgel and running right at Jessie Jane, doing 5 points of damage to your grit.
Ouch.
Followed by Oswald, who does have a grazing blow to his side from your scattergun. He wields his saber, running right at Betty Bob Cocker, slashing well, doing 3 points of damage. It is to be known that we didn't actually talk about the defense that your guys' fucking stuff gives you, did we?
No.
I mean, the only one I know about is the armor for me, which is a 2. But
You have a reinforced leather jacket? Yes,
Yeah.
so you're going to remove 2 off of there?
so that would have been, what did you say, if I was 5?
Yep. So
So
you're
it would
down
be
to
3.
No,
so
he did 3 damage.
3. So
Three
you
to-
did 3, so you do
1
go
grit.
down to 1.
Okay.
Yep. And
So
you had
that's
the
6.
padded poncho, correct?
Yeah.
So you're actually only going to take 4. Your duster is also worth 1 defense. So anytime you're attacked by mundane weapons, you are going to remove your defensive score off there. If you get shot, your leather or your coat or your poncho don't do anything. It goes right through there. Okay?
Okay.
So remove 4 from your grit, Jessie Jane, and only 1 from your grit, Betty Bob. And then we're back at the top of the order with Jessie Jane.
God damn it, you bitch! And I'm gonna pull out my machete and I'm gonna slice her across the stomach.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me tell you what a machete damage is. It's a d6.
6.
And you attack Susanna,
Yes.
reducing her grit to 0 and her strength to only 2. She's basically hanging on by a thread now with your machete stabbed into her side. And as you pull it out, she begins to spew blood. And Betty Bob, you're up next.
Where's Severin? And I'll take my whip and I will whip at Oswald because I think we want to keep Susanna alive. Give Oswald a good old whip.
Okay.
2!
All right. You reduce him down by a single point because he does have armor.
Severin's in the back.
Oh, shit, giving him right up. In the back.
Cal, get him! You love going in the back.
Away I go.
You'll never get to him.
And he swings his saber.
I duck.
And Mike just beat the game.
He doesn't hit me because I don't want him to.
I matrix dodge right out of the fucking way.
You're going to take 7 damage minus whatever your defense is, which is 1. So you'd take 6 to your grit. Bad Bill Haight fires off another shot at Oswald, doing only grazing damage and only taking him down slightly. And then it is your turn, Cal.
Well, I want to keep running towards the back, but I really want to blow Oswald away and just finish him off hard.
You want to finish him off hard, huh? You fucking do that, man. What are you going to do? You bullwhipping him or you shooting him? Shooting is going to be very difficult because you have a telescoping.
I can't just reach out and just point the end of the barrel right next to him.
It's a long barrel, bro. He can move real quick. It takes a long time for that bullet to get to the end. He can move by the time, standing so close
Or
to
grab
him.
your gun when you stand too close to people.
You could do
try.
it, though.
I keep moving towards the back. I go.
You could do it.
If you want to shoot him, Mikey,
Yeah,
you
don't
shoot
be
him.
dismayed. You're a
No,
gunslinger.
I go after Severin.
Okay. At this point, you can tell Susanna's looking to keep whatever rest of her life that she has, and she's going to try to make a morale check.
Do I see this? You're like, fuck! I should have killed her.
I think she's just bugging out, bro.
We got this. I ain't worried.
He gave him up right away. He was like, oh, he's in the back.
Blasting.
Shucks, you got us. It's too easy.
Yeah, it always is.
Susanna, brave as can be, pushes past the 4 of you and leaps off of this 8-foot platform and into the swamp, taking off, leaving only Oswald behind.
Let's find the lobster usses will probably get her.
I could shoot at her.
You hear a scream.
Don't waste it.
You hear a scream come from outside.
Oh, well,
As
damn,
well
you're
as-
right, Betty.
Quite a bit of commotion coming from the water underneath. Oswald's going to stay and fight. And it would be your turn again, Jesse. Actually, no. It'd be Cal's turn, because he was pushing his way to the back, not shooting.
Not shooting, yeah.
You make your way to the door. Even though there are some bullet holes in it, and it's reinforced with several barrel parts from the saloon, it is pretty well constructed.
This seems like a pretty serious architecture here.
I guess we just have to deal with Oswald first then and then figure that out.
Or Oswald's going to tell us.
Bust it down, goddammit.
Yes, boss.
Roll a d20, and what you want to do is come under your strength score.
8.
What's your strength?
15.
Oh yeah, you come under that easily. So it turns out the door maybe not as well constructed as you thought, and you're able to kick it in. And laying on a bed in the other room is Severn, and he has bandages wrapped around his waist. He looks tired. He looks worn out, and he's laying in this bed with a 6-shooter pointed directly at you and the door.
I spin. Roll out of the way. Try to move as fast as I can.
And you're successful in doing so, as he misses completely with his first shot. Y'all best get out of here. I'll take down every one of you. And damn it, Severn, I'm gonna kill your ass.
Bill, somebody's knocking at the door for you.
Yeah, don't you worry. Y'all take care of Oswald. I'm gonna take care of this
that-
yellow belly bastard.
He is a yellow-bellied coward. Yes. He will shoot first and ask questions later. We will parlay with the shitbirds in the other room. Excuse us.
Jesse Jane, you're up first.
Well, I guess we ain't got to keep you alive. I'm going to slice him with my machete. Across the throat.
All right, roll for damage, d6.
Okay. 1.
Ooh, he has 1 defense, so that is actually negated. So for whatever reason, your machete gets caught up on his leathers, his worn leathers. They're not pristine.
Everybody's got their leathers.
God
Everybody's
damn
got
it,
theirs.
why are you wearing neck braces?
So my head doesn't get cut off.
God damn it.
Betty Bob.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to whip this boy. 1.
He's just like sitting there and he's got his arms up and like you guys are just peppering him with shots. He's like,
Eh. Y'all stop it now. Get out of here. You don't want no beef with Severn. He didn't do nothing wrong. Killed Katie. Katie deserved it, that bitch. Y'all know it.
Say that again.
Katie deserved it, that bitch.
And I will fucking throw my hunting knife right at him.
I feel bad. We kind of sound similar.
I wonder why.
I'm saying I'm a bird.
No, I'm saying you, sir.
"Is it gonna be a D6 for you, big dog?" You throw your hunting knife at him and it just like bounces off his leather.
Man, all three
This
of
was
us.
a good purchase.
And he takes his saber.
I got dibs on that leather when he's
I was
dead.
gonna say we have to split that up. Those
Yeah.
are some nice leathers.
So he swings wildly, completely missing. It seems you guys have called his bluff, and you can see his resolve leave, and he decides to take the same route as his partner, Susanna, except for he jumps further out after leaving the front deck and escapes the clutches of the lobstros, leaving the 3 of you and Bill.
Did he drop his sword?
He took his sword.
Shoot him, Cal. You got that long range bullshit.
I intend to presently. Can I get a shot?
Go for it. Bill's vengeful, so he doesn't care what you do.
I'm taking a shot.
All right, roll me 2d6.
I got I'm 11.
Clear miss.
Damn it, Cal. I thought you was good with that thing.
Your gun only holds 4, so now you're down to 3. Damn it, Cal. You're supposed to kill people when you shoot them. Anyways, we got other business to tend to. Severn, you bastard, get out here. And you hear creaking from the bed in the other room. You and your traitorous bastards, you're done for. Cal just shot the last one of them. Blew Oswald's dumbass vulture head right off. I ain't coming out just to get massacred. Y'all ain't gonna pepper me with shots.
Oh, hell yeah, we are.
If I'm going out, I just gotta be respectful.
I did what I did, and I'll take my licks for that.
You're gonna ask for respect after you did the most unrespectful thing to the young Miss Katie. That is absolutely out of the question. You will die like the dog you are.
Cal, I always did like the eloquent way you talk.
I will drag you out here, and we will put you down.
You know, I always appreciated you more than Bill does.
Oh, he's groveling now. Just get it over
There's
with.
too
It's
much
pathetic.
talking. Yeah, I agree.
Pathetic.
Let's just shoot him, Bill.
We're gonna do the right thing, don't you worry. Severn, if it's a duel you want, it's a duel you'll got. I'll let you go out with honor, but without your head.
Damn it, Bill. I wanted to help you kill him.
If anybody in my order dies, it's my job to put down their killer. Y'all know that.
I know.
Anyways, how are you already wounded, Severn? Is that damn man they call the Red Right Hand, Bill? He's gonna come for you. Coming for anybody with an artifact gun. That thing you got ain't special. It's a death sentence. Yeah, so be it. Kill him too. Get your ass out here. We're gonna duel in the swamp.
What's an artifact gun? Is that like a weird gun?
You would know what an artifact gun is, actually. Bill Haight's gun is an artifact gun. You've heard him talk about it before. And there is something extraordinary in his gun as compared to the three of yours. He's never let anybody else hold it or touch it, but he has shown you, and he has alluded that it has a little something special to it. It has some magical properties to it, but hasn't ever sat down and told any of you what that actually is.
But it looks just like a regular. I mean, just a little shinier, nicer, better, cooler. But
Yes.
it's not like a ray gun
It's not a ray gun.
versus a Colt.
No.
All right.
No.
No, the guns are like in this world are like rare too.
Yeah.
But like
So it's
lead and guns are like
really rare. And artifact guns are rare. And you would also know, since you did travel with Severn for a while, that he too possesses an artifact gun.
Good thing I moved.
well, I mean, I want it now.
You won't want it, Betty. I tell you, it's a death sentence.
No. I want it. I do.
You can have your bosses after you pry it out of his cold dead hands. I'm gonna put him down.
Nope. I'm gonna have yours.
Yup.
Yeah, nope, that's just how it's gonna go, Severn. Let's just get this duel over with so I can get my new gun. I'm glad we all talked about it and we agreed that I get it. So, Severn, just enjoy your last shot with it. You're gonna miss. Bill will get you. It's gonna be fine. It's,
You always were a cocky son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, raised right.
Alright, put your weapons down. I'm gonna come on out. I'm gonna duel this over with. I'll duel each and every one of you and put you in the ground.
I'll kill you long before you even shoot your gun.
This guy's all talk. Just come on.
Alright, y'all put your guns down.
As soon as he said put your guns down and stuff, I'm like walking away. I'm like going away. I'm getting a long line of sight,
You do what you need to.
and then I'm just getting ready.
And Bill allows Severn to make his way down and out of the cabin. You all take extra care not to alert the lobstros underneath. And Cal, you go find some cover somewhere for a good vantage point.
And I'd be a medium length away, too,
Okay.
just to make sure.
Jesse, where are you going to be situated?
I'll stay with Betty.
Okay.
He's just coming out of the room. He's not coming out of the house.
No,
Yeah,
he's coming out of the house.
Yeah, they're gonna duel in the swamp.
All
Yeah.
right, that's right. Yeah. All right, so I'm getting good advantage.
And so Bill and Severn pick the least submerged area of the swamp. Not somewhere that's waist deep any longer. Out in front of the saloon. And you can hear the robot from inside. Howdy, what can I get you? But you don't know why.
Betty, it sounds like somebody might be in that bar.
Sounds like it also might be a red herring. I don't know.
What the hell does that mean?
You see a redfish swim by.
Hot damn. I see it now.
Yeah.
I've seen those before. They're called a MacGuffin.
Oh, that's a fancy term.
All right, Bill, wreck 'em.
Alright, Severn. It's your last chance. You take me out. You already know these guys are gonna take you right out, too. That's alright. I'll take them all out. Each and every one of them. I'll put them down. It don't matter about this shot in my side.
He's full of shit.
Yeah, Bill, just end him.
Bill and Severn take their places, standing back to back at first, and pacing off 10 steps. before turning, facing each other down, hands at the ready, both hovering over their 6 shooters. Time seems to pass by extremely slowly, but suddenly, they both reach for their guns. Pulling them quickly, you hear one shot, followed immediately by another, and then a third, and you see Severin collapse. Only he doesn't fall backwards from a gunshot, he falls forward. And out of a door, from behind Severin, out of a door that seemed to have showed up from nowhere, not attached to a building, just out in the open, you see 3 men step through. One of them, dressed in all dark clothing, holding 2 6-shooters, and he begins firing immediately as 2 other people make their way through. And as they run past Severin's fallen body, the man reaches down and picks up his artifact gun and begins firing at Bill and the other 3 of you.
Run and duck.
Yeah, hide the gun.
Hide everybody. Oh, good gravy.
Shoot.
Make a shot for me. Roll 2d6.
4 and a 3.
A 7.
7.
Okay. Roll damage, which for you is a d10.
A 1.
Okay. Even with a good hit, you seem to hit him directly in the chest, and it does not slow his advance at all.
Betty's gonna do one of those like things where she's standing with a gun and then gonna turn around and then like be on one knee when she turns around ready for her shot, and is gonna take a shot at one of them too.
Okay.
As long as they're within medium range.
The 2 beings that came out with the gunslinger are definitely within medium range by now, as they're making their way directly towards Jesse and Betty Bob. They're making their way downtown.
Okay.
Through the swamp.
Gotcha.
Sorry. We need to check that one off.
Before we get it out of the way. So yeah, I'll shoot at one of those, and that's 2d6 to figure out what's up. That's a 7.
A 7, you do grazing damage, so you're going to roll 1d4.
1d4.
Yep. Mikey, also, you should be down to 2 shots left before you have to reload.
That'll be a 3,
Okay.
and that'll be actually my first shot that I fired. So
Okay, you shoot one of these beings. That's like, from afar, they're passable as a human, but as they begin to get closer, they look much different. Their features are more gaunt, their skin is more gray, their eyes are more pale, their hair is wispier. They do not hold up as humans as they get closer, and each of them are running carrying clubs. And you completely bypass their armor by shooting them, so you do 3 points of damage to their grip.
I am also gonna sort of turn to run, but then turn and kind of run backwards and shoot at them,
Okay.
which is a d6, right?
2d6 to shoot.
5?
A 5 is a hit, so you're going to roll 1d8 damage.
6.
And are you firing at the same one or a different one that Betty just hit?
The same one. So I'm down to 15 lead, right? So I shot my gun twice.
Yes, so you have to take your next turn to reload.
Okay. Is this like D&D rules where you can like move and do an action?
Less structured than that. You can
Okay.
just kind of do what you're doing. You just have to roll for kind of what
Okay.
the result is. So there is a lot less rolling overall.
Okay.
Okay. These 2 Greykin, as they are called, are going to come. Greykin are going to come directly towards Jesse and Betty Bob, closing the gap, each wielding their own cudgels. Jesse, the first one hits you for 3 damage, so that would only do 2, I believe, with your defense, which would affect your grit. And if your grit goes to 0, you're going to take it off your strength. And Betty Bob, you are going to take 6 damage.
ooh.
Ouch.
But be sure to subtract your defense from that.
So that would be 4, which would put me down to only 2 grit.
I'm down to 1.
Okay.
That movie, 2 grit.
Bill and the mysterious stranger exchange shots throughout the town. Eventually, Bill backs himself into the saloon and then is followed closely by the stranger.
Can I get a shot off?
You cannot. Not on the stranger, anyways. But it is your turn.
I'll shoot whatever's attacking Jesse.
Okay. Roll 2d6 for me.
7.
You're able to graze that one, so you're going to do 1d4 damage.
3.
It's a pretty good shot for a grazing shot. And then it is going to be Betty Bob Cocker's turn.
Okay, so with the movement thing, can I, now that they're right on us right now, right?
Yeah,
They've moved
they're
up
close
on
enough
us.
to hit you.
So can I move away to a medium length? Can I
Yeah.
try to find some other cover so I can get another shot off?
Definitely.
Okay, so yeah, Betty's going to move behind somewhere in the town to get a little cover, maybe behind a barrel or a fence or something, and aim for the original one that she shot at.
All right, give me 2d6.
It's gonna be an 8.
Okay, and 8 is another grazing shot. So it seems in your movement You're not able to get your target fully in view before you let one rip.
It's gonna be a 4.
Okay, and are you shooting the same one that you guys,
Yeah.
that everybody has shot?
Yeah, I got yeah.
With that shot, even though it is grazing with the other shots that it's taken, you are able to knock this graykin down to the ground, and it lets out this sickly gasp as it kind of dematerializes almost. It's not like Star Wars Jedi disappearing, it's more like a flattening of the body, so it's like more
Deflated.
deflated, really quick decomposition. And Jesse Jane.
How far away am I from where Bill and the stranger just went?
I mean, you could get there.
Can I run in there?
Sure.
Yeah, I want to run in there after them and try to help Bill. Maybe try to catch the stranger off guard
Okay.
with my machete.
Okay. You run into this saloon, hearing the cacophony of gunshots that are coming from inside. And as you get to the door, suddenly Bad Bill Haight runs out, bleeding from several places, and grabs you by the lapel and pushes you out the door. You don't want to go in there, darling. You gotta run. You gotta get out of here.
How am I going to get you out of here?
Get out of here. Save yourselves. This guy ain't nothing to trifle with.
We can't not save you, Bill.
I'm gonna hold him off. Y'all get out of here. Y'all listen now.
No, I don't want to go. Let me...
We
Get
got
out of
you
here.
covered, Bill. We got you covered.
Run for it. God damn it. He ain't like the rest.
Bill, we ain't leaving you.
As you say that, Bill takes another shot from the stranger inside.
See, I told you there was whiskey at that bar. They're doing shots in there.
He coughs out blood, and he looks in your face, Jesse, and he says,
Death is just another door, darling. Get out of here.
Oh, teddy bear Bill. Okay.
and he pushes you, turning, staring at the front door of the saloon one more time.
Okay, and I run. I grab the other two and I say, run. We gotta run. We gotta get out of here. We can't kill him.
Bill, no.
He took Bill down.
I grabbed that Bill's gun.
You ain't fucking nowhere near him.
I'm just kidding.
You're not kidding.
You forgot you were a mile away.
He's got Misty Step. So yeah, I guess we watched Bill die and run. Shit.
As you run towards Betty Bob to grab her, there's still another gray kid around, and it's headed towards Betty Bob.
Oh, I'm angry. I'm gonna run straight for it with my machete full on, ready to kill it.
Okay.
Betty doesn't see it. She's focused on what just happened to Bill.
Can I shoot it? Do I see any of
Well,
this?
she just kind of got pushed around in her turn, so let's let her attack first. Then it'll be its turn, and then it'll be top of the order.
I forgot how to roll for my machete. I'll write it down this time.
Okay, thank you. Machete is a d6.
2.
You kind of land a grazing slash at this graykin, only bypassing its armor some. It doesn't bleed like normal humans would bleed, but it lets out some ghastly smoke from the spot that you just hit.
Betty, get out of the way!
It spins, smashing you with its cudgel for 5 damage.
Oh, God damn, that hurt. 5, you said?
Yep, so that'll only be 4. And Cal, it is your turn. How far away are you, Cal? And where exactly are you?
I'd say, I don't know, as far as I can get away in a couple of turns, maybe like 40, 50 feet.
Oh, you could probably
There you
be
go.
further than that.
I could probably be further, yeah, maybe farther. Like, or what are we thinking? 100 yards?
Yeah, I mean, you established that you were, going to find advantage somewhere else. So
Yeah.
okay. Suddenly, onto your back, you feel a thud and hear a yipping.
Oh no.
We forgot Grohl.
God damn it.
And Grohl is pulling at your shirt.
Hey, buddy. How we doing? Oh, my God, we forgot about you. Oh, heavens. Well, you stick with me for right now, bro. Just stay put and be quiet.
Oh, he does not be quiet. He pulls at your shirt.
I give him a little bit of food, and I look which way he was kind of pointing.
Oh, he's definitely pointing towards where Bill is.
Yeah, Bill's hurt pretty bad, buddy. I start trying to help out the ladies
By.
by covering them.
Okay. Make a shot.
What is it?
2d6. Always. You got 1 shot left, right?
7.
7 is a grazing shot, so give me a D4 for damage.
2.
Looking through the scope, you hit this thing in the shoulder, and to you it still looks like a human because you're a good distance away. But when you shoot it and see a puff of smoke coming out of its shoulder, you're pretty convinced that this is not a fleshy human person.
This is a horse of a different color.
Betty Bob?
Hearing my good pal Jesse get hit with a club kind of snaps me out of the whole Bill thing and realize where I am, so I'm going to get ample a distance away to make another shot against that Greykin. Fire in my eyes, tears streaming down my face. Eat lead. 8.
8 is another grazing shot, so give me a D4.
2.
Resilient little bastard.
Sure is.
Sure is. And Jesse Jane, it would be your turn last in the order.
I never realized. Jessie realizes now that she did not reload her gun. So, how far away is it from me? It's like right over me.
The
right?
Greykin
It just hit
is
me.
yeah, it's,
Okay.
it's right
I'm
there
gonna
with
swing
you.
my machete at it.
Okay.
2.
And you finally see kind of some of the resolve in this thing's face leave. But then you hear 3 gunshots ring out from inside the saloon. And as the 3 of you watch, you see Bill Haight take 1 shot, then a second, and then a moment later, with the stranger standing over top of him, he takes a 3rd at point blank range. After the man reaches down and grabs his gun, and as quickly as he appeared, he leaves through that same door. And as he does, the door disappears. And the Greykin looks around and then moves quickly away from you guys and tries to flee the town.
Cal, shoot it.
I fire.
Come on, buddy, finish it.
Come on, man.
Get this thing.
4.
Yes.
Yeah, 4 is an absolute hit. Roll a D10 for me.
9.
Fuck yeah, man. And so with your last shot in your rifle, you put a round right through the back of this Greykin's skull, and it bursts into smoke as it collapses and kind of dematerializes.
See you later,
Alligator.
alligator.
And you are all out of combat.
Jesus, what was that, Bill? I run to Bill. I give him a shake. Bill. Bill.
And he spits up some blood. His eyes open, and you can clearly see shroud of death coming over his eyes.
Bill, don't die yet. Cal has something he wants to say.
I've waited for that, boy. Long enough.
Who was that, Cal? What happened? What was that?
That was the red right hand.
That's what Severin said was coming.
Hey, he wasn't lying.
Bill, hold on. We could fix this.
There ain't no fixing it.
What's he talking about?
We'll fill you in later, Cal. What are we to do, Bill?
Persevere. That's all you can do.
Can we kill him? I'm gonna kill him for you, Bill.
Don't be vengeful like me, Jesse.
Well, it's too late for that.
Rules of the order, Bill. You know that.
You'll have to form a new order. A better order. Be better than me.
Oh, Bill,
Better than me.
you're the best of all of us.
It's true.
It ain't. Y'all are the best of me. And remember, death is just another door.
And Bill closes his eyes as he releases his last breath.
Oh, Bill. Stubborn mule. Damn it.
I think I'm standing over Betty's shoulder. I put my hand on her shoulder to kind of in solace.
Betty grabs Jesse's hand.
Holy shit, you see I got that one right in the back of the head?
Cal, now's not the time.
Cal, he's no longer here, Cal.
Grohl runs over and curls up on Bad Bill Haight's chest.
God damn it, Riley.
And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Right on. All right.
Oh,
Heck
damn.
yeah.
Bitch.
awesome swamp water adventure, guys. Can't wait to get back into it in the next episode.
Yeah, this world seems really fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good. I'm glad. So I guess until then, we're gonna
See you
next
Tuesday.
Tales from the Crypt podcast is recorded in the Wolfbeard Games studio in upstate New York. If you've enjoyed hanging out with us, please subscribe on whichever platform you listen to. If you really like us, also leave us a review. It's very helpful. If you want to follow us more, you can find us on Instagram at Tales from the Crypt podcast. We've enjoyed our time with you today, and we look forward to seeing you next time at Tales from the Crypt.
Not my daddy.
Well, he was kind of like mine.
I called a lot of people daddy over my time. Daddy Bill, Daddy Paul, Father Aaron.
He was a
priest. I couldn't call him daddy. He didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't think that's great for audio
Like
listeners.
fucking Selkies from Dark Crystal.
The Skeksis.
Yes.
Can't do the voice without my water. I don't got a voice yet. Working on it.
Yours is good.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about what Mikey's is going to be.
hello, governor.
What? I'm Australian.
I'm Australian, mate.